is your website or social media handle? Are you on social media?
There's a Facebook page, but I don't run it.
Okay.
And I think KaneHodderKills.com is still...
Say it again?
KaneHodderKills.
Okay, we'll get to that.
I think it's still an active website. I don't know. Just keep an eye out, and I've been doing a lot of comedy lately, so...
Are you kidding me? Seriously?
I'm a funny motherfucker.
Tell me a joke. I want to hear this real fast before we wrap it up.
There's no joke. I don't have a joke. I have a joke for you. What's the difference between Neil Armstrong? No, never mind. Can't do that one.
Kane, I love you. Thank you, man. You are awesome. I love you. We're going to post this on social media. We'll get him up there.
That's Kane. Not the nicest guy in the world, huh? He just gets angry a lot. All right, it's your nerd side. Remember, don't forget, if you want to pick up a family 4-pack tickets to Disneyland, it's simple and easy. Enter in our contest page. It's on yournerdside.com. And do one entry, please. One entry at a time. We ask you not to do any more, because if you do more, it's just not fair to everybody. All additional entries will be tossed out. So one entry per person. So Disneyland is, people are still complaining a little bit about the rides at Disneyland. Not the rides, but actually the crowds. And you should be happy about it. Why are ride numbers so low? Well, the CEO says park guests aren't visiting until the new ride at Galaxy's Edge opens up, the Rise of the Resistance. So that's what they say is going to happen. That doesn't open up till January. And if you're in Disney World, that is opening up December 18th. Yeah, December 18th. And the other one's going to be here. Are you...
Do you agree with that?
No, I don't. No, I just think people are holding off a little bit. They're just trying to save some money lately. I think it's about money.
There's talks about the recession, but at the same time, it ain't cheap. I mean, then you have to think transportation, the hotels, food. You know you're going to buy something because Disney products there are just not the same anywhere else.
Well, as I'm sitting on the bed this morning, my little one comes in, sits with me, and on a Freeform, it's, what's her name? Kelia Cuckoo from The Big Bang Theory. She's hosting a special. It's been airing over and over again on the Family Channel and free format, or about Disney's, the Galaxy's Edge. All the rides, and you can go on this, and you can do this, the lightsaber, and I've never seen them push something so hard. So, you know what I mean? I mean, it looks like they need some people to get into the park. And I'm not putting anything down about that, but if anything, I'm doing an advertisement right now, because now is the best time to go because it's empty. Do you know what I mean?
Go, go, go.
Well, the last time I was there, Ross, I went twice now. Twice? Yeah. As I walked around, it wasn't that crowded in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I mean, I did everything. And we went into the cantina, which there wasn't... I bought one drink, and that's about it.
Well, remember when we had to exchange one of our package deals to Disney, and then you're like, oh, it's going to be booked, and we're like, oh, no, there's some openings.
Yeah, there's a lot of openings.
Even the people of the package deal, whether you get Costco, AAA, or one of those online programs, there's more openings. But again, it's not the cheapest thing in the world.
No, it's not. So Disney just released its Pixar trailer for the new movie, or actually animated movie. It's called Soul. It's coming out 2020.
What do you think about that?
I think they're trying to do Inside Out, but a different version now. Instead of not Inside Out, what is it called? Inside? What was the one with all the feelings? Happy and sad? Is that Inside Out? What's that called? Inside?
Now you made me question myself.
It's Inside, right? God, I forgot.
It's not Inside Out. It's good
Inside,
Lord.
Whatever.
Well,
this time Jamie Foxx.
Inside Out. Bravo.
It is Inside Out. All right, so this time Jamie Foxx is playing a jazz musician.
Oh, that is who the voice is.
Yeah, who gets his big break. He plays Joe Gardner and gets his big break and says, hey, what are you going to do with your life? What are you going to do with it? And once he gets his big break, he falls into a manhole and somehow, I guess, either passes away or something. But
I think it's called death.
Yeah. Well, it's a Disney thing, so I don't want to do that for kids. Like, he's dead, dude. So Soul, it plays on words.
Do you think babies are listening to our podcast? That's amazing.
Could be.
Yes, we are the lullaby because we put everyone to sleep.
So it's either something with a soul, they're playing on words, either the soul of the music and the soul of what you're doing with your soul after you pass away. What are you doing with your life?
Well, according to Doctor who helped create the movie, he said the story is 23 years in the making. It started with my son. He's 23 now. And the instant he was born, he already had a personality. What did that come from? I thought your personality developed. So introduces a middle school band teacher whose true passion is playing jazz. I think Joe's having that crisis that all artists have, says Powers. He increasingly is feeling like his lifelong dream of being a judge is not going to pan out. In the film, just when Joe thinks his dream might be reached, a single unexpected step sends him to another place. And then there should be the motion troop. So there was this one guy who records his young kids from 2 years old to 9 years old's reaction. They all liked it, but they all thought it was something about ghost but they were a little bit confused, you could see. But they were engaged. But did you know that Pixar is doing this other movie called Onward? Do you know anything about that?
The one with the trolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, you did? What's that about?
It's about a troll. That's all they tell us. They just show it's a troll. They're doing a lot of different movies, and I don't know. I'm just Soul. I don't think I'm going to go. Kind of like Brave. I never paid to see Brave.
Brave was.
I didn't like it.
You had to be brave to go.
I didn't like a few of them. There's a few Pixars. They're hit and misses with me once in a while. Like The Good Dinosaur. It was all right.
I did not like
it. It was all right.
Dinosaur from just Disney, not Pixar, is amazing. So we'll put the trailer for Onward and Soul on your Nerdside Twitter account for you guys.
All right. Also, what other news before we wrap up? The Marvel Cinematic Universe, of course, it's always in full force. And they're filming The Eternals. And if you didn't know, they're filming in the Canary Island. They had to do an evacuation with Angelina Jolie and everybody. There was a bomb threat there. So they had to pull everyone off and stop filming the movie. So we don't know anymore. Evacuated on dire circumstances, secretly related to a bomb. That's all they released. And they stopped talking about this. Reportedly, they're using an abandoned Nazi base on the end of the island, which could explain the bomb. Regardless, we didn't find out anymore. I mean, we can Google and find out. I put as much as I can online. If you want to check it out, it's at yournerdside.com. But I believe they're continuing filming again. This was like a week ago. All right. Now, if you want to follow these stories and everything we're doing, remember, it's always at yournerdside.com. Everything is there. The latest articles, what's going on in Hollywood, buzz. I try to get comic book news, anything with gaming. You need it. It's there at yournerdside.com. All right, next week's show, we're going to be talking to some of the cast from the Warriors, not the basketball team. I'm talking about the 1970s movie, The Warriors. The gangs in New York. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe they could use their logo for the mascot for the Golden State Warriors.
Probably not. They probably get sued. They probably would.
Maybe, I don't know, based on how they're dressed, they may need the money.
All right. Remember to enter for Disneyland tickets. Also, anything you need, reach out to us on social media. It's always at Your Nerdside. We'll talk to you next week. And thanks. And make sure to subscribe to the podcast. It's always on iTunes. And look for at Your Nerdside.
And don't forget to be a superhero to yourself and others.
Nerdside is brought to you by Kellogg's. At Kellogg's, they work to help inspire a better world for the environment, their employees, and your family, too. With their environmental initiatives, Kellogg's is, recycling boxes. 100% recycled cardboard is used every day. Also, Kellogg's is involved in the community, helping, and their locations, helping strive America to create more jobs. To find out what Kellogg's has to offer, from food to products to even what they do within the community, find out at Kellogg's.com. Your Nerdside is brought to you by Vans, American manufacturing of skateboarding shoes and related apparel. To find out more about Vans, visit their official site. It's Vans.com. And I was just in the store the other day and I saw some cool shoes they're putting out. Actually, I'm going to see if they can send me some because I want to wear them. I'm talking about the Harry Potter collection. They've got from Slytherin to Hufflepuff to you name it. They've got all these different shoes. They even got Squidditch ones, and they've got the oh my God, the list goes on and on. To check out more, go to Vans.com. You ever think about winning some free stuff? Well, you can win some free stuff at our website, yournerdside.com. This month, we're giving you a chance to win Toy Story 4 shoes. Yeah, we've got high tops of Buzz Lightyear to infinity and beyond. If you want to win a pair of shoes yourself, just log on to yournerdside.com, look at the contest page, and enter to win today. Simple and easy. Your Nerdside's brought to you by Disney. Disney Parks, Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Products. To find out what more Disney has, go to Disney.com. We'll talk to you next week. I'm Fonseca, your host. Your Nerd Side is brought to you by Fonseca.fm. Executive producer, Brandon Rendazzle. Technical producer, Lisa Layson. To find out what stations we're on, look up at YourNerdSide.com. To catch us on satellite radio, look up on YourNerdSide.com. Hear the latest shows and to follow them, make sure to follow the podcast. Go to iTunes, Spotify, or even TuneIn. We'll talk to you next week and follow us on social media at Your Nerd Side.